Hi Collective, welcome back to my channel. This is Judgment Day, alright? All dead and living shall rise, okay? All shall be reincarnated for Judgment Day because all shall be judged by God, alright? We're looking at maybe the chapel. Your body is the chapel, okay? Maybe you're working on a collaboration, okay? Maybe you're looking at your team when it comes to sociable group. Maybe you're regrouping or looking at maybe results when it comes to Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles on the table. That's all about teamwork, collaboration, skills, quality, craftsman. Maybe someone's seeing that someone's working in a group. Maybe someone's communicating something to do with money. All right. Something to do with a career, finances, business, possessions. Maybe there's a team of people talking about this. You could be in entertainment. Maybe a Leo person trying to tame their beast when it comes to maybe creativity. People talking about maybe someone's intellect. When it comes to maybe collaboration of people, walking away from people, things, and places. This is the Emperor. Judgment Day is here. Every living and every dead shall rise, because everyone shall be judged by God. There seems to be an obstacle within this team. So now maybe someone's taming the beast within themselves. Maybe this team has had some worldly experiences and they have no inner awareness. Now maybe there's a strong collaboration when it comes to the power of the divine masculine having its godhead on. Because now we're in a tower. Some devils in a tower. The destruction within this masculine's temple, maybe. Maybe we're looking at entities working within the temple, trying to change divine masculine, maybe, to walk away. Devils in a tower. Judgment Day is here. Someone's got a Pinel crown on. Very old soul. Maybe someone's looking at a very powerful team. When it comes to collaboration, someone's looking at maybe the strength. Remember, self-love, unconditional love. We're looking at self-respect. We're looking at the courage of someone's power when it comes to the lion roaring within oneself to take control by putting the Godhead on to bring the team, a very strong team together. There seems to be a creative idea. Someone's observing because maybe the last team had too many doggy edges in it. We're looking at perfection, a very strong team, looking at a new creative idea. Maybe this masculine feels he's not experienced, but we're looking at Egyptianology. Someone has that passion, enthusiasm. Because now when someone's looking at maybe their own energy when it comes to maybe a new love, a very powerful connection, maybe. Now someone's looking at maybe a team of people, a very strong team of people looking at a new creative idea. A grand design, God's grand design. Pyramids. Can't move the pyramids, it's there for a reason. Why? Everything's come down from the beginning of time apart from the pyramids. Why? You've got to ask yourself, because someone is not building heaven on earth. Someone's going through some unwanted changes. Maybe in this group they thought they were powerful. No, they're not. They're just maybe young students trying to do young creative, an apprenticeship maybe, trying to look at new ideas, but in the energy of disgrace. How they're getting their new ideas is just disgusting. Now someone's going through unwanted changes. Maybe when it comes to the temple, the tower, we keep building towers like we're going to heaven or something. Heaven's in you. Someone's gone for a shock anyway. There seems to be a tower moment because there's a devil in the tower, you know. Someone's maybe using external fear from a group. The group was being corrupted. They thought they were powerful and strong, having this a new idea, maybe a grand design. But now we're looking at maybe repressed desires or emotions or fears. And now someone looked at someone's blind spot I'm looking at someone's actions, building towers. I mean, yeah, build someone in a tower, man. It's the devil inside of you. Now, someone has to confront the devil inside of you, you know, or inside of that, whoever you're thinking about while you're in this reading, you know. You have to have that gut feeling, that bravery to shine the light, the energy on the devil. Because now you're looking at a situation where you have to look at you, what's in your own darkness while you got in touch to this group. Do you know what I mean? You know? Can you truly set yourself free when the devil appears in your temple? King of Pentacles. Maybe people in a tower, they're not being honest. They're not being brave and honest to unfold a new pathway. Control this group because their ego has built a tower of falseness without the intuition. Built an intuition without build a foundation without intuition, more manipulation. Toxic mother. Oh, same bloody story again. Just emotional manipulative women in the energy of addiction, obsession, wasting time, energy, greed, overindulgence, looking for other scapegoats. Do you know what I mean? And not taking responsibility for their own actions while they're in this fucking tower. I need to stop swearing. Press like, subscribe, and say, stop swearing, man. It's the truth, you know? Sometimes it takes a whole village to raise a child. And my inner child just needs to stop swearing. But the devil's in the tower, dumping her for frightened. And sometimes when you're too nice don't pay sometimes. But my default's love though. So don't get at me too much. But I don't mind being told off though. Yeah, I like taking responsibility for my things. So if swearing triggers you, please go forward. Alright? We can always catch up another time. It's a new beginning. We're looking at good times. Alright? But someone has an inability to face their responsibilities. So they're now in their own limitations because of personal impulses for each one of them in this group. It takes a group, innit, to do something. So now old habits, cowards here because the old habits no longer serve as people. It's more wounded warrior position. Old habits. Someone has to evolve and move forward, but use your intuition, you know, because you can't keep like evolving and moving past rules create for other people, but you're not doing the rules yourself. So old rules no longer serving these people because they're in a tower, you know. Their ego's been ripped apart. They're not creating heaven on earth. It's not fitting in the equations. It just doesn't mathematically make sense to stay in something that's outgrown, or you're looking at people trying to use your essence, you know, like your some Febreze freshener, you understand? Air freshener, Febreze up the people then because they've got no essence for themselves. So now maybe you're laying in the storm and maybe trying to shred off that snake skin, you know, the old you, rebirth, rebirth, learn to unlearn. This is Judgment Day, people. Use your intuition, you know. Take care of yourself. Take that step that you need. And I think you do it by your intuition. Yes, it can be tough, you know. But this is why maybe this is your lesson of life, wherever it is. It's tough times. It can be scary. When you see the tower, it's like a never ending fucking journey. As long as you're not facing your responsibilities, you're not facing being responsible, then you won't grow and evolve. It's just more ruin, collapse. Because someone won't release, it's more, I don't know, flash of brilliance. And then you create some false illusion. And now false illusion has shredded. some grand illusion, some evolving, just one of them flash brilliance. It was a full flash brilliance, and now this team wasted their fucking time. They just created a false illusion, shattered destruction. You know, it wasn't meant to be, and what will be will be. Because now someone's frightened when it comes to this tower. It's not easy in this tower. I understand it, because inside the tower is pure discomfort, destruction. You think, oh my gosh, where's my life going? This is it for me, It's just a warning, a sign that you need to re-examine your current situation in this team if you want to be more powerful as an emperor, with your God head on. So things have been shaken up for this fire sign person. All right, maybe someone's suffering quietly, but it's time to stand up for yourself. Go within and find your own clarity. Maybe someone's looking at maybe going within, taking time out, discussing to themselves why you ghosted. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. But you got to figure out your own life, the hermit. Go within, solitude, introspection, guidance, inner wisdom. That's your crown. The crown comes home. It's the crown. It's the mind. The mind is the highest to heaven because it's the top. And when you play with just promiscuity, you're going from your bottom. So you'll always be in this tower because you're not going for your intellect. Now you're looking at maybe Queen of Pentacles, a message. Or maybe looking at Queen of Swords, maybe a crude person. Or looking at a famous person, Queen of Pentacles, the devil in the tower. Always with the devil, man. You lot don't learn. I'm not your lot's fucking mum, man. And this is why they keep watching the same thing. This is why the energy is not changing. They're not changing. And if they're still looking for new ideas in a sneaky, beaky, becky way, it's just going to be about stories about bad entities, about them, nothing new. It's just it's Judgment Day. That's it. It's Judgment Day. But they're not understanding this is spiritual court. It's open. Maybe someone's looking at hermit, going within, because now the star comes in and starts healing, because Judgment Day is here. So now someone's gone within, probably done introspection, looked at their own soul of the self. Why? Because the heart is the seat of the soul. All right? Because the soul is born to love. Okay? That's the lesson of power. The soul is the inspiration. The soul is born to love. The soul is the romance. The soul is the intuition. So now maybe someone's looking at Queen of Pentacles, going within, maybe ghosting this person. All right? But this person just So now maybe you're looking at maybe shining the light on the devil in the tower, because now you've got the knowledge, the wisdom. You have to see the devil for what it is. Maybe it's blowing your mind away. Oh well, you got to look at your own action. How did you get in there in the first place? Now someone's seeing a soul family, maybe, when it comes to maybe a spiritual wife and a soul child. We're looking at maybe the eyes. Is the windows of the soul, and someone fell in love with someone's soul, looked into someone's eyes and fell in love. And I look at maybe the actions, the deeds. What's the ability of your inspiration? When it comes to your own presence, your own lantern, your own angels. Go within, introspection of heaven and earth. Heaven is your head, earth to bring it down, your heart. Because your heart is next to heaven. That's the next organ from the mind space. That's the head. What's after that? Your neck. And Leo is the heart. And the Taurus is the throat. So someone trying to take off someone's throat to not say something. So they don't speak from the energy of divine masculine, because someone's trying to take someone's godhead off, a Taurus person, when it comes to the neck. They're trying to play with the heart through manipulation from the voice of the tower. The tower is tongues. It's how you use your words that are spelling to do blessings or a curse. So now the throat was used by this Queen of Pentacles to take off the head of the divine masculine through the heart, through unrequited love. So now we're looking at a situation. Someone's got to put their back up and go within their own lantern. See the dark in the light and follow the dark in the light, and don't follow the bad voices in the fucking dark. You know? That's going to take you through this tower. This tower is not easy, you know. I'm not lying. It's not. It is not. It's one of the difficultest things you can actually do, because a lot of people are not accountable for their response. They're not accountable for their actions. It's easy to just get scapegoats, you know. So now maybe look at someone's actions, someone's deeds. Maybe looking at introspection for yourself. Maybe looking at maybe the hermit when it comes to maybe wisdom. It comes from the crown of the self, is the highest self, is your mind. All right. Look at maybe a very old soul when it comes to age. Maybe there's age differences between these collaboration of people. Maybe too many young creators, too many immature. Someone's probably harvesting someone's energy. And now someone has to learn from that mistake. You can't harvest other people's energy for your life experiences or your life force. You know? It's not a purposefully thing to do. So now maybe someone purposely is isolating themselves and withdrawing. Okay? Because someone purposely ghosted someone, you know? But we're looking at maybe spiritual immaturity. Or some people just not spiritual. Or look at maybe intimate situation when it comes to individual experiences. Everyone goes for the same thing. We all do things differently. Now, Chris person's come to calmer waters, and now Leo's fighting with a cancer person in the whole fucking world, I guess. Because everyone in the tower's going to think the whole world's against them. No, you're not. You're just against yourself. You put yourself in the tower. No one created that tower but yourself. Lack of responsibility and accountability, and too much codependency. Someone's going forward or traveling forward to a team of people maybe, and maybe want to have a fight, or they're fighting about a betrayal of a Leo person or a Gemini person. Someone got an scapegoat in this team. Maybe a Gemini air sign masculine, you know, from a Cancer person for their movements. Use your intuition. Someone's looking at socializing in access, you know, scapegoats. Now there's no trust in oneself. Now someone's rushing through life without even considering the deeper introspection of life, thinking only of themselves, no matter what's going on, you know. So now someone needs some time out now. Just listen to yourself. Yeah, you need some time out, man. Time out. Time out. Just need time out. Figure yourself out. Yeah, Queen of Wands, you just need to shut the fuck up, man. Just get out people's energy. You're just boring. Yeah, they wish for his money. Money can't do everything, my friend. Money. So now someone's looking at a soul family. When it comes to Leo or air sign person, when it comes to collaboration, a strong team or something. Someone's looking for a happy ever after. You can't fake a 10 of cups, but you can fake a 10 of pentacles or a team of people acting like they're powerful. No, they're in a karmic dip. They're fighting challenges, rivals, obstacles, you name it, man. So now you're looking at a conflict. Conflict of interest for some of you. And then you're looking at maybe divine masculine, looking at this entity and this, I don't know, this new idea. But you got this, I don't know, religious tradition all coming down. Because now you're looking at someone start thinking about Aquarius person, a Leo person, when it comes to the Emperor, you know? So now you're looking at working on a new creative idea with the divine masculine. There could be a turning point for someone's understanding about unconditional love, karmic, destiny, learn to unlearn. And now you're seeing a new idea and having breakthroughs. Someone gave their power away, maybe, or took their power back. Divine masculine, why introspection, took some time out. Because a soul journey means you're by yourself. You can't have a team of people, even if you want divine feminine. It's not going to happen. There has to be a time you've got to be by your fucking self, where you do everything by yourself and let your wisdom help you. And now you're looking at blocking maybe a Taurus person, a Leo person, taming that beast, not to tear off this Taurus's head about their wish fulfillment, to create confusion. Yeah, because now you're looking at the tower. Yeah, tower. The tower. You've got to see the devil for it is. Control to have. A tower. So they tried to control. This Taurus person tried to control this fake tower. because she wanted a fucking ghostwriter that just has a lot of connection to divine energy. Now, maybe this person wants to come forward for forgiveness. Maybe this Taurus person maybe wants to balance things out with a divine masculine. And divine masculine said, I don't think you should do that. Because she's in my heart. If you go near divine feminine, the Queen of Swords, you ain't going to like what she's got to say, Taurus. So I advise you to find your own forgiveness and move forward. She wants to come and say something. No, he's saying you better not. Queen of Swords, you better not, boy. If you're looking to go towards the Queen of Swords, you ain't learn from these videos. You ain't learn, boy. You're not learning. You're not learning that pathway. Taurus, you better back up, back up, back up. Go into introspection and figure out your own shit. Don't come to me about forgiveness. I didn't know who you were in the first place. So keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Figure out your own lies. Now you're looking at maybe a soul family. You lied too much about Aquarius person. You don't know no one. So continue that, alright? Just keep my name out your fucking mouth. And then everybody's good. And put my shit back where it belongs. And everything else. You know the deal. And don't let me pull up emails. Loads and loads of emails. When I warn this person, I'm coming out. I'm going to be talking about it. You can change it if you want. She said no. So no mercy for Janae Nadia or Taurus person at work in this group. I meant what I said. You thought I was fucking joking. You could be thinking about a Taurus, a Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. For the Wheel of Fortune, you could be talking about a turning point. Because now you're looking at a new idea, having a breakthrough, someone taking their power back. Maybe a Leo person was too fucking impulsive. Now he comes to look at this tower, running away from a tower. It's not nice, man. This tower, it can be beautiful, but if you sit there and let it destruction, you're not coming out of it the same, no matter what. Different perspective about working with a Taurus person. We come to the past. Maybe he went back to an old flame or something. Someone from a school friend. I don't know. He should never have done that. He's in regret. There's money delays. They probably lost friends for this. This time it was a fucking beggar that did it. He's seeing a different perspective about. He should have worked on an equal give and take with a soulmate. Instead, it was delays and built a fucking fake tower. And now he's talking about this ending. Information about ending from an earth sign person for Leo's resources. Taurus got money at work. Maybe from his King of Pentacles to end. To not walk away to God's tour cap. It was a setup, man. It was a whole fucking corporation setup. Madness. Just so she can write fucking Lionheart. Get a Timothy to help with Lionheart. Oh, darling, they love the way what I done. Oh, gosh. A liar. Just a fucking pathetical liar. They ain't got shit. She hasn't got a pot to piss in, darling. Not at all. Just her head. That's it. Someone likes golden showers. Look at the strength, maybe. Because this is where... Oh, that's so cute, this picture. Because this also means you're leaving your baggage behind. Doesn't mean because you have a very powerful sexual connection to someone, doesn't mean that's love. That's a fucking difficult relationship. But somebody has a very powerful connection, wants to come forward, maybe go on holiday. But I said, oh, this is beautiful. You've got the masculine energy in the boat, inner child in the boat, inner mother in the boat. Maybe this masculine got his strength. Why? Divine feminine, divine masculine is in his temple of boat, bringing the mind. The subconscious mind is now moving. The thoughts is moving. Because I think it's a mental thing with these two first. It's a mental. It's the mental that's the strength between these two. Or these three family. Soul family. It's the mental. That means it's telepathic. So that means now no emotional baggage going forward to a new team. Very feels very strong. Then you have, this is where you get your energy in your rod, matched with your thoughts. Because six, you've got two, threes, and six. That means someone to socialize, regroup, communication, okay, about maybe a team, co-working with a team, look at entertainment, maybe, and results of the mind, the subconscious mind coming to calmer waters, because divine masculine, divine feminine, your masculine feminine energy is now balanced, two, threes, or six, and that's a pregnant woman. Remember, number six is a pregnant woman. So you look at family, a very strong soul family then, because number six is pregnancy. Maybe someone's a baby. Number six is pregnancy. Number seven is the doorway to heaven. Your soul family. So now you're looking at purity, you're looking at peace, you're looking at renewal, and you're looking at mystery, secret. So now there's a secret, a very strong secret. Someone's in their feelings. Maybe it's a Sagittarius person. Maybe want to hide from a Leo person. Because now we're looking at shame, disgrace about a secret. When it comes to maybe a Virgo person, about a mother, or got messages about working with us, with a sweetheart, divine feminine. Somebody wants to send a message to a house or something, but it's a burden because they invest in a Taurus person. Now he's wounded when it comes to being through the financial battles, and now he's walking away from this earth sign maybe, and being more reliable to self and taking their power back. This King of Wands I just heard in my head. And now you're looking at, he's got to move away from this bannermanship issues. He's got to go back in that boat. He's got to figure out his mother issue. Or he could be a dad, actually. I think it's mother. Because he's a masculine. He didn't get nurturing. Maybe it's the mother. Like, I have a daughter. She's got the nurturing from me. Her masculine would be her father. So she might have more of her father's traits than her mother. Do you know what I mean? It depends. And I'm just saying in hindsight, I'm just saying, this is why you need that balance when it comes to relating soul. So your children become balanced, pure, purity, and we're creating heaven on earth with soul children. Soul children, Maybe someone see the power of someone's soul child, guiding maybe this masculine. When it comes to secret, helping with his burdens, a soul child. Maybe he's had an epiphany and he can't believe he's got a son. So powerful. And that's another reason probably have to step back and bring the mind to calmer waters. That's a massive responsibility, Just being an emperor is a massive responsibility. There's work to do. So divine masculine is thinking of taking his power back. So now you see the prosecutors, because now someone's lying about Aquarius person. So this institution, Aquarius, Taurus, lying, and now they're in a karmic situation. Just lying. When it comes to their past, when it comes to unrequited love, what kind of way, maybe looking at an ending, when it comes to King of Pentacles, when it comes to work with a Taurus person, when it comes to investment and resources. They say it's too immature. Yeah, the intellect's rubbish. And the foundation of ideas from this earth sign says it's rubbish. Yeah, this is rubbish. So it's rubbish, not making no fucking breakthroughs. It's just foolish ideas that don't make no fucking sense. It's not worth the money they spent so far. So now someone probably go to court for that as well. Now that someone's lying, stealing, cheating, and keep going back to this Taurus person, maybe a Queen of Wands. He's lying to this maybe marriage or institution or tradition or culture, or it could be like maybe a chapel, a religious place. And Aquarius, they want Aquarius to go forward because justice is here for King of Wands. When it comes to Godhead, I told you Judgment Day is here. These people don't believe it, boy. Whether you believe in God or not, Judgment Day is here. All the dead and the living is going to rise. It's always been fated for Aquarius. This is the end of life. everyone has to start putting their PhD things in now. So if you want to prevent going to spiritual prison, you need to repent. Go back and say sorry to people. Even if you fucking write letters and shit. Because now there's a conflict when it comes to giving money to a tourist in this team at work. For entrapment, they were happy. Tourists and this work were happy for the entrapment because they were getting money. Now, Judgment Day's here, like I said, for every family around the motherfucking world that's been fighting for their money, that's been fighting at any cost with backstabbing, underhand behavior. Comes a third-party person bringing a delayed betrayal, entrapment for money. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Now, somebody wants to give maybe an air time back their money because they were relying on her intellect for breakthroughs. It didn't work. So now at work, someone's thinking they're worried about a heartbreak, backstab, take the leap of faith, look at their option with fulfillment, Leo person, because now you're looking at the devil in the fucking tower with who? Beggy, Taurus person. Begging. You don't say that's without his money, Taurus is a beggar. With his money and resources and people around her, she looks like a Ten of Pentacles. She's not a Ten of Pentacles. It was a fucking lie. She's a beggar. She's not even a Queen of Pentacles. She's a beggar. She looks for the devil. She worships the devil. And that's why it's on the Judgment Day. Because every fucking lifetime, maybe we've had 12 lifetimes, maybe we've had 1,200 lifetimes, but we've had lifetimes 12 times, 12 or something. And every lifetime, God gives us what? Free will. But you don't act like friends. You don't be in your emotional baggages. You don't want to be rivals, collective, whatever. Competition, conflict, you name it. We always knew Judgment Day was coming. Regardless. Whether you believe God or not, everyone talks about it, even at fucking school. Now Judgment Day is really fucking here. And you read about it for 5 years. And still insisted in lying, stealing, cheating. So I have no mercy for this institution, for a Taurus or a Queen of Wands or a fucking motherfucking Cancer. No mercy. I don't care who you are. Taurus looking for donations with Peggy Beatrice. Is God real? You're not allowed to question his judgment. I'm going to keep on mentioning to people. No more scapegoats. Take responsibility. I've seen spiritual prison. It's no joke. So continue to do that foolishness. I just want to be a star. I want to be a performer. I want to be a singer. Whatever. Then you've got the fucking setting. Control yourself. Just about controlling Grand Reaper, Earth sign person. About their stupid career. And it's a stupid career anyway. Just a bunch of fucking liars that learned lines and gurgitated it and use their face for expression. And that's a big deal for these people. You don't, that's a compulsive lie that use entertainment to get paid for it. Bunch of fucking liars that don't know how to say nothing else but lie. So what's the best place to go? Be a fucking actor. Fucking drama queen. Someone was working on entrapment for Aquarius person, but Aquarius person said, it's not happening. They tried to create barriers of resistance. They tried to create. You know when someone says, I've always been abandoned as a child, they rinse that out to the fucking end. And they didn't realize air sign healed that years ago as a child before she left her fucking mum's house. By the time I left my family and started uni, I already healed from that, my friend. So trying to use that to say, oh, Leo doesn't want you, darling. Leo's in his fucking ego. Because nobody needed him like that, my friend. So now you're looking at they can track them own self. When it comes to maybe Aries person, may I tell you a pathway. This is judgment day. Pathway. This is judgment day. Whether you believe in God or not, I don't care. I'm just delivering a message. Just like Jesus did, just like Muhammad did, just like everybody else did. But you don't want to worship these people. You don't go to these synagogues. Listen to the word, synagogues. No disrespect, but I like words, my friend. Synagogue? All right, then. So now we look at this insight when it comes to maybe there was an entrapment, someone trapped in their house, maybe, or when someone trapped at home, or I don't know. Talking about some real estate. They're trapped in some, talking about corporation, while there's entrapment, because they tried to do in a real estate. And it's a mess now, because the idea came from who? All right, then. So now we're looking at maybe King of Pentacles. Maybe the Emperor feels more grounded, maybe. Or he's having a conversation with this King of Pentacles about maybe twin flame reunions, about her communities becoming soul connection, and how this entrapment was a waste of fucking time because the whole community is finding their soulmates. It's either soulmates, karmics, or twin flame energy, or you look at divine feminine, divine masculine. It's a pyramid, all right? It's a grand design, God's grand design. And they thought it was just me and Adiwali. No, that's how fucking stupid these people are. They just thought you just want to climb on a masculine's dick for money. They're so stupid. Told you, Taurus. They said, block that bitch. So now you look at the higher priestess. They want to block a higher priestess higher than the Pope with all that wisdom, divine knowledge. You want to gatekeep that for your money. And still poverty driven when it comes to spirituality and earthly matters. Still broke. They invested, donate 5, 6. They gave this person money after money after money after donation after donation after donation. Still broke. Still broke. Now they've been investigated. Something's been highlighted by a Taurus person when it comes to a creative new idea, when it comes to God's grand design. A Taurus person made it stuck. Why? Because she took donations about God's grand design. She took the money. She took the money. She did. Taurus and Leo for resources from a higher priestess. Higher than the Pope. Disrespectful. Could be a tarot reader. Disrespectful. I told them for 5 years, God said I'm higher than the Pope, and they still took my information and got money out of it. Just half my energy. Took my intellectual property, done ID fraud and made money. Sign checks out. Look at that. Sign up the fucking check. So you know why people ghosted for 5 years, maybe 7, maybe 15, maybe 13. Take it as it resonates. They're trying to block this investigation, I guess, maybe. Because I'm looking at, told you, Taurus, watch on the internet, nothing going to be said, nothing about you, baby. Because you and fucking Leo over this, watching. Yeah, Chris become a star, baby. King of Cups, in his regret. Why? He gave his power away, and now he's thinking he's connected to the devil. He's jealous of Adiwali Akinor Baji. Jealous, huh? Maybe I just heard you don't know your own worth, do you? No, I don't. I saw one man. I'm not going to think about other men liking me. I don't care. And now he fell down the stairs. Someone just fell. Just heard it outside. Someone's shocked. Someone's been single from the day they met this Leo person. Been single, man. Been single. Soul journey. I met him when I was single. I was on my soul journey. So now King of Cups is like, shit, I can't even get you to lustfully. I think that's what they wanted. Once I don't know, broke down my energy for this lust magic they were doing, I saw about 2 men, 3 trying to do some lust magic on me or something. And I kept running away saying, you're not Adiwali. So all I keep doing and doing, just running. You're not him, you're not him. And these people want me to do strip teasing or something. Because that's what she fucking does for these men and their money. No, man, I saw it in my dreams, man. Every time I'm waking up running. Sometimes I'm running out of my sleep. I'm running from these people. I keep shouting, you're not Adi Wally. You're not Adi Wally. Told you, you're not Leo. And now this is where this fool comes in and studied this introspection thing and then started abusing the situation. Taurus person, she's been blocked. Pick up a thing about the Emperor, you know? Coming to karma waters. Maybe someone to go forward to Aquarius person. Maybe. Because you've got the Six of Swords. A legacy when it comes to God's Turikya. So now you're looking at barriers of resistance. An air sign made her own legacy by herself. That's what the Empress does. She can build her own legacy. Because if the man's back was out, how would work still continue? Fools. I think people just like superficial bitches. They look at an illusion when it comes to intuition of spirituality and it comes to your ancestors' legacy. Because I can see Neptune. It's all about the Neptune, that's why. Ten of Pentacles. That looks like a Neptune star. Didn't you see that? Under a moon. Yeah. That looks like a Neptune. I never saw that before. Where's my fucking glasses? Upstairs. Yeah. Under the crescent. That means you have to use your intuition to see your legacy throwing down. Say, for instance, right, I went to the gym and I had muscle pain and I kept thinking, I love my pepper for my food. So if I can carry pepper in my bowl everywhere, I would, like a tarot card. So anyway, when I got home, long story short, I went to go and get this pepper. And when I got near home, the pepper fell on the floor, glass. Then what happened next? My olive oil, all right, fell on the floor as well. So I was like, all right, I've got to go back to the shop then, do I? Long story short, I went home. I like to do introspection. I've always been like that from a child. I like to think over myself, what's going on. All right, this is why a lot of people don't like me because I don't like bad behavior. So when I pull you up about it, I'm always the bad one. I don't mind as long as you're not in my fucking energy no more. I don't care. So now I went home, done introspection, and my mind said, Google pepper and oil. And guess what it was? For muscles. That's what ancestries do for us. You could be someone, a Gemini person, that could part of your legacy, looking at herbs, but natural herbs to heal people. That could have been your pathway back in the day when you first came here. You could have been into natural herbs, maybe, for food supplements. Because a lot of people in Jamaica, they still use sticks from the forest. So, like my godmother, her uncle, brother, something like that. Don't quote me, but some relative. I've had so many stories like that though. Bush, it's called Bush Art. I don't like Jamaican drinks sometimes, man. Too bitter. Like sorrel and anything there. Oh my gosh. Help me. Do you remember eating, drinking that, is it codfish, that fish thing when we were younger? Oh my gosh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. I'm against my nannies. And she used to make me drink this codfish or some fish tablet, but it was liquid back in the day and it's that strong, nasty smell. Oh gosh. So you could be into something like that, you know. Why am I saying that then? That means this team got another ally that understood about herbs then, but not for the good reasons. They took it for the opposite. Food and drink, celebration. Oh my goodness. See, everything's happened for a reason. So that's what made this messing weak and stuck in this group. So when it comes to signing contracts, maybe someone was a little bit drunk, not there, under the energy of lust from this Taurus, and he signed a deal he wasn't supposed to. I think he signed a deal he wasn't supposed to. or he signed a deal he didn't know he signed over food and drink because he's a Taurus person. Now they're in a karmic debt. Maybe they've done it twice. It could be like for 20 years, because that could be a long time. From the moment they said hi, she's had 2 books, right? Lionheart. I never met by chance. Yeah, premeditated, man. This one, she's a demon, man. She's fucking demonic. She's fucking demonic. She can't do shit by herself, man. So now you're looking at Empress, the prosecutors. Whether you don't believe in spiritual court, I don't give a shit. I'm not here to fucking validate my position to nobody. I'm not here for that. I'm here to do God's job only. I don't work for Judgement, Nadia. And I don't work for no fucking cult institution. And my genitals belong to one person only. But my mind belongs to me. My soul belongs to me. Because when this master want to come chat to me, and I'm not in the mood to talk to him, my soul will tell him, we don't even fucking talk. Fuck the fuck off. And that's him fucking laughing, thinking it's funny. So I know my emperor. You think I can be online calling him a pussy boy, and he hasn't got that fucking legal paper out my door already? Oh, whatever. You lot are just living in a fucking illusion. You live in a fucking illusion. You lot, he underestimates his own, there you go, emperor again. He underestimates his own power. Why? Because he gave it to that fucking idiot. Sex. Energy in this fucking house. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who do we appreciate? Definitely not you, number 5. Taurus, broke girl, ill health, not spiritually, backstabbing, different perspective now, innit? Because you backstabbed your empress for a peasant. So they're looking for donations. They're begging for donations for this creative new idea that don't belong to fucking Taurus. She was begging for the donation. Thank you, though. That's her wish fulfillment. Go to hell. It's to block divine masculine. I don't understand these people. That's weird, man. And it's fucking water sign masculine in this institution. Now, Queen of Wands, she's looking stupid. Why? Because God's grand design, baby. God's sacred animal is the lion. You lot got no fucking respect. So you can keep your panther, you wankers. Wakanda. I don't care about you lot. It's just theatrical shit that you lot are going on with. Illusions. God's divine fucking entity, or whatever you want to call a damn animal, is a lion. The panther is the thug. Thank you very much. And the lion belongs to who? Leo. So don't go touching the lion when it comes to Leo's story. Leave it alone. As God will chop off your finger. God will chop off your finger. And King of Swords, sit down. There's no competition for you. None. Go sit down. You're too toxic. Go sit down. That's what you need to do. You're not a competition. You've got nothing to compete with. Now you need to move forward with your Queen of Wands. Move forward. No one cares your promiscuous woman. You can't even control your promiscuous woman. She's always got something between her legs anyway. And there's Cancer person. So there could be 2 Queen of Wands over there somewhere. There's 2. Or maybe 3. But this group of women that he's around, he wants to reunite with the Queen of Swords anyway. It's a bit obvious. Now you can have options. Talking to divine masculine, talk to divine feminine. The shadow in the night. Yes, Queen of Wands, you're a fucking idiot, man. Because now she's looking at 7, 8, 9, a wish fulfillment, to lie about the Empress, Aquarius. Because she's working with Cancer. Yeah, but Cancer's working with Taurus, you beanhead. She's a weirdo. She's a weirdo. Her wish fulfillment is for Cancer, but Cancer don't want you. You don't want to work with you like that. They look like struggle love, man. He's got problems with his Taurus. And then you got yourself involved. She played 2 sides for money. She played 2 sides. And then she got played 2 sides. Because she played 2 sides, he played 2 sides. Everybody's playing 2 sides. Everyone seems to be two-faced. And the Emperor got spied. He should have told his truth. They saw his vulnerability, his fear, and they whipped that up, boy, like a fucking Ferrari on a fucking F1 racing track. They zoomed that in, boy, zipped down that man's fucking pants and said, stick it in there, baby. And he sticks it in their ignition, and they went on some fucking crazy, mad fucking self-hate shopping fucking racing speed around the block somewhere or two. Yeah, because she's stressed, boy. Man, no want you. Told you she's heartbroken. Man, no want you. Now you're fighting over properties because you put your business in other people's business, trying to help out your Taurus person to look independently wealthy, 5'4". Idiot! Keep out of people's business because Taurus didn't even fucking like you. That's her brethren. Didn't even fucking like the girl. The girl was slushing off your man's things around the corner. Behind the bike shed. We're talking about, what do you call it again? Oh, I just saw that program, man, back in the day. Our house is did it in the middle of the street. What the fuck? I just heard that song. And now it's been exposed about Chris, Leo, Lion. Chris, Leo, Emperor, Empress. Our house is in the middle of the... He could be adopted. Our house. Wasn't it about adoptions? Oh, you're not lying to me. Don't tell me. You'd have recruited a lot of young people. I saw it in my dream. What have it got something to do with that dream then? A lot of artistic young people in some house. Young performers. They're thinking they're going somewhere with fulfillment from this Taurus in this institution. But it's dark in the yard. And they got posters up in their room or something like that. But it's not right. It's wrong. She's maybe taking information about their ideas, I don't know what it is, but these kids not going nowhere. I don't mean kids, but young people, younger than them anyway. Younger than them. You got to be single, told you, 4. Where's a 4 gone? 4 or 5. Someone's doing some shady shit, boy. Emotional baggage. And then now you got someone drinks too much, popping peep. I can't believe this. People did that. A Queen of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and a King of Cups. Was doing pills in someone's drink. A Leo. And then they recruited an scapegoat, King of Swords. And King of Swords gets involved. Because they're all looking at money but not realizing this was about God's grand design. Now, would you really have done that now? God's grand design. You don't could rob anyone in the world. You don't rob fucking God. Fucking idiots. Now they're looking at past life connection. Told you they drank too much. Alcohols, man, that's their problem. Fucking alcohols. Especially these fucking King of Cups and his fucking Taurus. Fucking alcoholic cunts. See you next Tuesday. So now someone's in conflict now. Told you, conflict with God, conflict about taking a power back, conflict because there's Leo person with a sin-in-law for about 4,000 years. You know? Lying, stealing, cheating about air sign person, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what I mean? We've gone way over, man. 7, 7. You could be looking at 7, 7. 11 years, man. Imagine that. No, 14. And more so over 4 years. Just said nothing. Just kept looking back. Started serious lying about Aquarius. And you got this Leo said shit. They were happy about this lie and worshipping the devil for money. And they were rewiring it. Now they're under judgment. Now they can't sleep at night. Judgment Day is here. Whether you believe it or not, this is the end of times. That's why Genevieve's name is Genevieve, Genesis, Evil Eve, evil at apple. The beginning of man's fall, because her pussy is disgusting. Don't have to work with people properly. She's had many fucking warnings over many fucking lifetimes. This is your last fucking lifetime, bitch. You're being fucking perished. I warned you. I warned you. You could have cleaned up your act for 5 years. Too late now. Too late now. Is God real? You're not allowed to question Dave Nadia because you stole from Adi Wale, King of Body. Is God real? Now you're asking when you recruit all these fucking flying monkeys. All these fucking flying monkeys. Look at all of you that fighting. When God gave you all a soul, all a purpose. But you use your purse as a pussy. A pussy purse. No one told you to open up your pussy and use it as a purse. And you're thinking everyone's like you. No, only Genevieve, a Queen of Wands, and their pimp, King of Cups.